What is going on, everybody? Good evening. Happy Wednesday night. It is hump day. Yep, that's right. I said it. It is hump day as we get into our coming up holiday time. Well, without further ado, let's jump right into tonight's topic. But before I do, a little teaser there. See what I did? I want to say hello to everybody in the side chat. With hello, Mr. Evil Rick, Chris Venus, Corey, good to see you. Hardwire's in the house. Mr. Greg McBee Cupcake, good to see you. Boyd Dixie's in the house. Hello, good to see you. Let's see, who else? I know I'm missing some. Gremlin is here. Hardwire, 1%er. What's happening, brother man? Rob Benjamin, hello, good to see you. Let's see. I know MC Crimson Glide was in here. Mr. Rob Benjamin Shadow, aka Sparky, is in the house. Guns and Baggers. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you. So tonight we're going to have a pretty interesting conversation. Hello, Tito. Hola. Good to see you, my friend. Pretty interesting. It's freedom lifestyle, the concept of the open road, escape from every day, and what that brand's slogans like. The live to ride, ride to live. What does that mean to you? We're going to dive into each segment: freedom, lifestyle, the concept, the open road, escape from every day. We're going to dig right into it, and we're going to talk about it in great detail. And it's going to be interactive. I'm going to ask you guys questions, and please answer them with your full honesty. Sick bastard, what's going on, man? Good to see you. It's a good evening to see everybody here. So let's start with freedom and lifestyle. We all talk about it. We all talk about, hey, the freedom of the open road, the ride. I'm free to ride. I'm free to do this. I'm free to do that. But are you? Are you truly free on your bike? I mean, to quote the one great Dominic Toretto, for those 9 seconds or less, I'm free. And that, when he's racing, what's happening, Les? Good to see you. So, are you truly free when you're out riding your bike? All right. Is it something like you're free in your mind? Are we living the lifestyle to the best that we can? What's going on riding on 3's Tennessee? Good to see you. And I'm going to mess this up. Nano Lifer, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome. I believe it's the first time I've seen you here. Welcome to tonight's show. Hopefully you enjoy it. So let's talk about it. Have you guys experienced any infringements on your freedom while riding? I know I haven't. I have been profiled. I have been followed by the local popo, but I don't feel my freedom has been infringed. Let's see. Mr. Venus says, when I'm on my bike, my mind is free because the demons can't keep up. Right on. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It does free your mind. It's the cheapest therapy going. Think about it. When you buy a motorcycle, over the course of the years that you go to see a therapist, it's cheaper than seeing a therapist. Sorry, Dr. J, but that's true. Let's see. We all know how big Mike feels. Yes, we do. We've lived it in the early 70s. Does that mean, Gremlin, you don't live it now? Because I try and live the lifestyle because it's my lifestyle. It's not what I am, it's who I am. Being a motorcycle enthusiast, biker, rub, whatever title you want to give me, I'm fine with that because I'm out riding my motorcycle and I'm enjoying it. That's just me. Tell me about you, the freedom and lifestyle. I mean, what does a lifestyle mean to somebody? I remember talking to a guy who, we were in the club together, we're prospecting together. And he says, dirty biker, I'm not going to shower. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to make, dude, that has nothing to do with being a dirty biker. He'll be a dirty person, but not a dirty biker, you know? Gremlin says, I live it every day. Absolutely. And I tell you, when you look at his profile picture and Evil Rick's picture, you look at those guys, you sit there and say, wow, those guys have seen and done some shit that we'll probably never experience, you know, but much love, respect to them, you know. Occasional checkpoints and pullovers for being a big and ugly, otherwise free us is this right on. Let's see. The winter's infringing on my ability to absolutely it is, Corey. Absolutely it is. And the states and the towns put down that salt and chemicals also infringing on our rights to ride. You know, as for me, it mentally helps free up a lot of things for sure. Well, yeah, right on. Right on. Now, I personally look forward when I'm on my bike and I'm going on a long road trip. I know I just changed of thought here, but it's the same thing. Trust me. Stick with me. When I jump on my bike and I go on a long road trip, right? It's about the journey, not the destination. And if I have all day to get someplace, I'm going to spend all day on the bike experiencing the ride and who I'm riding with. Now, if you rode with me down to Tennessee, Corey, Rody, Tito, Big Mike, EJ, myself, you know that's the way I like to ride. I like to ride, stop, check things out, spend some time, and enjoy the ride and who I'm riding with. That's me. That's my lifestyle. That's my freedom of the open road. And I look forward to the adventures that the open road might bring. Sometimes they're good adventures. Sometimes they're bad. But it's supposed to be about the ride, not the destination. However, that ride to Tennessee was also about the destination. We were there for Smoky Mountain Bike Week. But it was the ride. The ride was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It took us 14 hours, which we should have been able to do it in 10. But I like to ride, and I like to sit back and check out like different rest stops and different places along the route and see things because I don't know when I'm going to be back there again. So yeah, that's it. You know, do we ride to escape from every day? Do you? Do you escape every day drama, bullshit, and life via your motorcycle? Do you escape that way? I know I do. I know Mel does. I know one time I came home. It's a true story. I came home from work. I was on the bike. Mel comes out the back door, looks at me, and I was like, uh-oh, she's not happy. I said, hi, honey. She goes, are we going for a bike ride? I'm like, yes, we are. Let's go. So she jumped on the bike. We took off, and we spent about a good hour and a half, 2 hours on the bike, and her whole mood shifted, and she was much happier because of the freeing of the mind and everything. One of the good memories riding in Nevada about 40 years back, the cops made me let the air out of my tires and push the bike so I could. Oh, no kidding. I would have told them, get fucked. You know, it's supposed to be in the mid-50s here Friday, but raining. Exactly. Let's see. Catch up. Okay, I burned similar stories to that harassment. Yeah. I escaped while on the bike. Right on, Jamie. Good to see you. Good to see you again. Great live tonight, guys. Unaffiliated had a great live tonight. They talked about the new potential law that's coming, HR 38. It was really good. If you guys get a chance, check that out later on tonight or tomorrow. They dug into it. It's really good. I never had an issue that twisted the throttle couldn't fix. Right on, Corey. Right on. Absolutely, I do. Motorcycle has cured more issues in my own head than anybody knows about. Right on, Chris. Let's see. With everything going on in the world, that's the only. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Bokikio says, when I ride, I spend much attention not dying that everyone else goes away. Total complete peace. Right on. Right on. Um, Another story was I was riding to work when I was in the club and I had my vest on with all the patches and all the accolades that come with being a full patch member. Um, I left the traffic light. Now, I was 3 miles from work and I had a half hour to get there. Hey, Faze, what's going on? Um, so I was in no hurry, but I had a club vest on and I passed a commuter parking lot. And next thing you know, timeout. Thank you, Gremlin. I really appreciate you, man. Much love, respect to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is going to go a long way to help out the channel. You have no idea how this is going to help me out. Thank you so much. Mr. Jim Reynolds, hello, sir. Good to see you. So I passed this commuter parking lot, and I wasn't flying, and I was on Spaceball before it was Spaceball. It was just my Softail, and I get pulled over. And the local cop comes up to me, you know, he looks at me with a straight face. Where are you going? Where are you coming from? I'm like, that way. Where are you going? That way. And this, no BS, it's true story. He goes, are you being a smartass? I said, no. He goes, what are you trying to do? I said, ride my motorcycle. What else does it look like? And I said to him, before you ask me another stupid question, I'm going to reach in my wallet and give you a business card. He goes, I don't care. No, you'll want this one. So I handed him a business card, who was the lawyer for the coalition. And as he's reading it, I'm looking at him going, am I being detained? He said, no. I picked up the bike, picked up the kickstand, fired up. I said, later, asshole. I took off out of there, peeling out, giving him every reason to pull me over. And he stood there in the street looking stupid because I asked the important question, am I being detained? And he said, no. So he had no rights to hold me. Yes, Gremlin, thank you. Thank you. Yes, there are plans to get going on that soon. Trust me. Real soon. Real soon. What's up, Drew? Good to see you, brother man. Good to see you. There's no one tomorrow night. He's going to have another good live, guys. It'll be a good time. You don't want to miss out on any of Rolling Throttle's lives. They're always a good time. I'm always there, showing my support and love. Plus, it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's my true story of dealing with the police with a cut. Now, I had my first bike where the same town, cop didn't like my license plate. It was vertically mounted on the side. What's up, Big Mike? How you doing, brother man? And the Connecticut state statute for a license plate is it has to be permanently affixed to the vehicle, lit and visible at 30 feet at a 30-degree angle. And it was coming off the axle, came out just almost past the tire. So it met all the logistics of the law. Well, he felt it was illegal, kept ticketing me, and I brought it to court, fought it. And the third time, the judge looks at him. I never want to see Mr. Choppin hear about his bike and his license plate ever again. He's told the cop, if he continues to do so, that he will consider harassment and profiling. So, yeah. So, yeah, those are my stories of my freedoms of riding being infringed. Now, Mike was there with me on the ride to West Virginia. I'm sorry, to Tennessee to Smoky Mountain Bike Week. It was a great time. Yep, been stopped for, no kidding. No kidding. Would you like to elaborate on that, sir? What was the outcome? Did you beat it? What happened? You know? Let's dig into the slogans like live to ride, ride to live. All right, that's an old additive, you know. I don't get pulled over in Tennessee. Nope, only in West Virginia. But the live to ride to live, right? It's a slogan. I know when I got my first motorcycle, yes, it was a 76 Kawasaki. I had a little plate made. I got plate frame that says live to ride to live, and at that time, it was just something slow. I was 16 years old. What did I know about the lifestyle and living to ride and riding to live? I knew nothing about it, right? So let's start with live to ride. There are days I would much rather be on two wheels than in a cage, right? There are days that I sit there and say, it's too cold, but I'm still riding. There are days I'm out and it rains, I'm still riding. You know, that is me living to ride. I don't let anything or anyone dictate to me when I'm going to ride. You know, Corey says that was a great slogan to sell Harley parts and T-shirts with it on it. Yes, it was. Yeah, Chrome will get you home, but it helps you get laid. Yes, yes. Now, the ride to live goes back to what we talked about before, right? Live, ride to live. I ride because it's one, the best therapy going. Done. Two, it clears your mind, gets your headspace right. It really helps your emotional, your endorphins, and all that helps you out so much. So that is the right to live. It helps me live and go on even further. You understand what I'm saying? If you're following me, let's see. Jamin says, I ended up knowing the cop. He let me fit it outlaw sideways. Right to live, baby. Yeah, right on, right on. Trivia question for Mr. Cupcake. Who came up with the live to ride? I don't know. Was that Willie G? Zach, what's going on, Mr. Bentram? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm with Drew. I think it was Willie G. And thank you, Zach. Really appreciate you, your continued support, man. Right on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys have no idea how far that will go to help this channel. So yeah, I mean, what other great slogans are out there? Like, Chrome don't get you home, but helps you get laid. Is the Chrome coming back to the lifestyle? Did it actually end up leaving? Honestly, my opinion, the Chrome fad faded, didn't go away. I feel it faded, but never left. And now it's starting to come back a little bit. But the more and more black bikes, actually, it's a good mix. You could get black or chrome, but I feel more and more people going with the blacked out parts. That's just me. Yeah, got it. Got it. Got it. Let's see. Gremlin, I never had an issue with cops, no matter what state. Could be lucky. Could be. Could. Let's see. Willie G got everything he knew from real bikers. Absolutely. And we are correct. It came from Willie G. People left Chrome, but Chrome never left the bikes. Well, yes, Chrome has left bikes. Dr. J's bike, there's not 1 ounce of chrome on it. On my bikes, not 1 ounce of chrome on it. So, was there chrome on it? Yes. Is there chrome on it now? No. Nowhere. So, chrome has left the bike. So, Corey, sorry. But yeah, I mean, chrome looks great on certain colors, but I love the way the black looks on other colors. Let's see. Riding on 3 says, I'm hoping to black out the motor on stitch, wanting to see as close to zero chrome on it. That's easily done with powder coat, That's easily done with powder coat. Let's see. I think chrome is making a comeback as a young rider. What's up, Spartan Eddie? Good to see you. I think chrome looks sick. Right on. So you got to polish it all. Oh man. James says, not mine, chrome, baby. Now, right on, right on, you know. Let's see. Hello to Spartan. Yep. Let's see. Black and chrome is a timeless combo. Yes, it is. I don't know. Black chrome will always be sick, classic, and looks clean. Yeah. The scorch chrome is. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. I have it on the CDOs. I think that's a great deal. Good combination of both. I got no chrome on my bike. Actually, yeah, you do, Tito. I can point out the chrome. You want to bet? I'll bet you I can find chrome on your bike. Hey, Grandma, chrome has to be cleaned more. Absolutely. That black chrome, yes, it is. The 80s and 90s, Dixie Boy says, marketing, but never intended by anyone. Oh, never invented by anyone in HD. I think it was Willie G. And I'm sticking with that. And I'm staying with that. I'm sorry. Powder coat can't look powder coat or a can of black Rust-Oleum. I'd rather go with powder coat than black Rust-Oleum. Just saying. Okay. Rob says, I may be showing my age, but I aspire to find the spot where there's too much chrome and exists just below that level. Right on. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Fecklight? Good to see you. Good to see you. Greg, BBQ grills have heat. Yes, they do. We need to put chrome filter on Big Mike's bike just to mess. Actually, he has the reusable filters now, so we can't just put a chrome filter on there for him. But yeah, that would be funny. But yeah, Tito, I could show you chrome on your bike. Trust me, I'll point it out to you. The places you don't even know, but there's chrome. Oh, sorry, you're like, oh, no worries. Oh, no kidding. Christmas concert. I bet you that was wonderful. You know, that's part of your lifestyle, which we're talking about tonight is freedom and lifestyle. You know, what's that combination of words mean to you? What is it that sense of what does those two words mean to you? Freedom and lifestyle when we're talking about the motorcycle community, not just Harley. All right, talk about the whole motorcycle community, freedom and lifestyle. Right, and the lifestyle is different for everybody. For me, lifestyle is all about wrenching on the bikes, riding the bikes, talking about bikes, dreaming about bikes. You know, it's motorcycles are everything to me. I love them. I really do. I dream about them. I talk about them. I work on them. I ride them. I look for them. I salivate over a lot of them because I don't have them and I want them all. You know, it's an addiction. I feel like it depends on the bike and rider's preference. Some bikes look good blacked out. Others look better with chrome. That's what I was saying, depending on the color. Some look great with a healthy mix of both. Good point. Now, if you have a black Fat Boy that's black and chrome mix, to me, that's a home run. If you have the new teal and black, I like that better blacked out than chrome. The Raven Fade blacked out looks great. Now, if you have a color like Riding on 3 has on his Tri-Glide or on his Lowrider S, they both look either way it is. Either way. Freedom is something the government wants to take away, and lifestyle is something I don't. Oh, you have a lifestyle. Come on. You have a lifestyle. I know you do. You have a lifestyle. You lived a good life. I can see it when I look at your picture of work, I can see it. You lived a good life, and there's lots of life left in you to live. So I don't want to hear it. Let's see. Rolling Throttle says, freedom is making whatever stupid decision I want to. Lifestyle is whether you do it the majority of your time. Right on. Very well said. Very well said. Let's see. My bad friend. He's not bad. Let's see. Let me get caught up. What's up, Dark Souls? Good to see you. You still working? Somebody say, Cupcake, happy birthday, Court. Wow. Minomoto, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully you could chime in on some of the topics we're talking about tonight. Like to hear about your side of it. Boy, Dixie, has ever been any Black Hills Gold HD seen footage of 20? Oh, no, I have not seen that. I don't know if that's something I would want because I'd be afraid to park it anywhere. Let's see. At 175-year-old, like you work, I'm hoping to have half as gold. Oh man, that's rough. Let's see. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Yes. Janis Joplin. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Mostly listened tonight. Yep. Right on. Right on. Get the work done. Oh, Dark Souls is still working. Yep. Okay. Right on. He's making his deliveries and dropping his load. Hey, Tiger Ward, what's going on, man? Good to see you, Tiger. Let's see. Me and Bobby McBee. Let's see. Cheapest and easiest way to support shows, give a thumbs up, comment, and share with one other person. Absolutely. So, Minomoto, we're talking about lifestyle, freedom, concept of the open road, escape from every day, and slogans like the live to ride, right to live, Chrome don't get you home. Share some of your experiences with us. Like to hear from you and Tiger, you too, man. I'd like to hear from you guys on these topics that we're covering tonight. You know, is out there laying that big pipe. Yeah, laying that big pipe and dropping his load. Oh, you banged already before the comment. Yeah, right on. Fact thank you very, very much. Very much. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. So talk to me. Tell me what you guys think about the freedom of the open road and everything. There you go. There you go. You know what? I actually want to hear directly from you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link. Maybe some people will jump in and join me. Let's see. I think Phoenix has one patch on his motorcycle jacket. Oh boy. I was born in '69, so heard a handful of Janis Joplin. I was born in '70, so right there with you. But here's the link. Everyone jump on and talk about tonight's topic. I want to hear from you. Maybe some of the stories you have from the open road, the freedom and light, your lifestyle. What do you consider the motorcycle lifestyle? Some people think the motorcycle lifestyle, you have to be part of a club. You don't have to. You know, living the lifestyle has nothing to do with being in a club or not. It has to do with what you listen to me. Living the lifestyle is what you interpret it to be. So what you consider the motorcycle lifestyle might not be what I consider motorcycle lifestyle. Doesn't mean you're wrong. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. It means we have a difference of opinion, and that's okay because we live in this great country. We're allowed to have a difference of opinion. We really are. We can agree, we disagree, and move on. But at the end of the day, we're going to share the wind, we're going to share the road, and roll down the road. Oh, man. Let's see. I think Chris was in the sleeves. What? You're not? What do you mean you're not allowed? Okay. Sure. It's a big club, and cages ain't in it. Yeah. All these guys in the chat, small bunch of bad decisions and preparation. H. Oh man. Oh man. I'm in a club. I own a motorcycle and I ride it club. There you go. That's a good club. But I'm talking about official formed clubs, you know. You talk too much. Well, you know, we all do. We all talk too much. But, you know, you got to give people time to talk and react and answer and things like that. I know I'm bad at it, but I'm getting better with it. And the only way to do is get better is to practice, just to practice. But yeah, I mean, another good open road uh, travels when we were down in Florida. Everybody was down there, and man, that was so much fun. Oh, here he is, the one and only, Get the Gray. What's going on, brother, man? It's good to see you.
Hey, how's everything going?
Good, good, Graham. You got a lot of feedback. You have to mute your YouTube session. What's that? And you're breaking up horrible.
I got you. Hold on.
Hello, PA Biker. Good to see you. Let's see. We're not old. We is fine wine. Right on. And Gremlin is proof, man. Bikers never go gray. We go chrome. Yes, we're addressing that as we technology wins again. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm looking forward to hearing some of Gremlin's stories from the road because I guarantee you he's got some amazing stories that are out there. I mean, really, if you think about it, the man's been around for a long time. He's been writing a long time. Same thing with Evil Rick. I know Rolling Throttle's got some great stories from the open road, and so does Kelpfire and Factlight. If everybody out there has some good stories from the open road. I'd love to hear that. His wizard magic can fix his phone. Oh man, we all love Gremlin. I love Gremlin. I can't wait for him to get his package. We sent him out a package in the mail today. So, and I sent out yet again, now for the third time, a small package to Busted Knuckles. Hopefully he gets it this time. Look, it keeps getting returned. Keeps getting returned. Oh, there he is. Gandalf the Great, back at it. You there? He's here, but not here.
There's somebody else's back.
So tell me, what great stories you have from the road?
Oh my God. There's so many that it's hard to even remember because we didn't have cell phones with cameras that would remind us. Unless it was only the chicks.
How about your most recent trip? You want to elaborate on that? Hello to Missy Moto and Sick White Glide, aka Cruising on 2, aka Chris. What's going on, guys? Yep.
Something else
Smoke
is
Out was
going
a
on in
good
the
time.
background. It's not me.
Oh, I doubt it's me. Mine's been fine all night. So I mean, here you go. I'm going to bring up a picture here, Gremlin. Maybe this will bring your memory of the open road. Let's see. I got to find it first. Gotta find it.
You can go to my I haven't ridden too much west, but up and down the East Coast, I know a lot of roads and a lot of places.
Excellent. Gotta love the
I
open
grew up
road.
in Maryland, so we had certain clubs that were not only in the mountains, and then grew up in
There you
and
go,
then
Gremlin.
went to North Carolina and was introduced to different clubs, and now I'm in Georgia, and it's a total different.
Yep. How's that? Can you see that picture? That's you and I down at the Cackleberry.
Yeah, is that the Cackleberry?
That's the Cackleberry. That's the night you lost your phone and your bike.
Which time? Because we both have. Yeah, we both. We, okay. I was going to say we both have birthdays in March.
Yep. That was the first time we got to meet. Hey, Andrew, good to see you. XAN Bikers in the house. Ah,
Okay, yeah. Trying to find a black bike in the middle of the night with no lights.
and no phone.
I still owe Mike. I still owe Mike a beer from my phone.
Yep, yep. No worries. Mike doesn't drink, so
Well, we'll get him a Sprite or something.
okay. Minamoto's got a good statement right here. Yep. I think I live lifestyle different for us. It's I get away from the day to day. I love getting out on twos, exploring new places, meeting new people. It doesn't need to be some big adventure. Right on. He also says, just enjoy all those little moments. Don't take them for granted. Absolutely. Absolutely. Minamoto's coming in strong with some great comments, you know?
I just ride the ride, man.
So we all need to,
My, my mind goes blank. I've got a bare bones fairing on the front of my my fat boy, and that helps me keep an eye on what's going on around me.
right on, right on. That's a
And
beautiful thing,
slows my
Gremlin.
mind down.
That beautiful. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's like I said, the best therapy out there.
Because I mean, my mind.
So we need to congratulate Andrew.
I think so as well. That's why
We
I
all need to
ride.
congratulate Andrew because he just bought a new bike. Yep. Let's all congratulate Andrew. He just bought a new bike last weekend. Congratulations to Andrew. It's got a
I'm
beautiful
gonna
new
get
road
off,
glide.
man. There's too much static, and I don't know where it's coming from. And if it's me, I don't want to interrupt.
Yep, right on, right on. Thanks for coming on, Gremlin. It's always good to see you, brother man. So here we go. That was Gremlin. Like a shield from the world. Right on. FXR's rules. There you go. There you go. I think Brian from the Right Life would agree with you. That it was all coming from Gremlin's area, you know. I know Doc's yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful new bike. It's got a beautiful new Road King. Can't wait to stick my mittens in it and make it better. We already got plans to have him bring his bike in when he's ready. So we're going to do some fun things to it. We're going to make it better, better, more funner, funnest, funny. It's going to be a lot more fun to drive or ride, you know. Uh, has he done a burn on that Road King? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, Evil Rick says, check my email. Evil Rick, you got a package coming too. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to have to bring this up, Evil Rick. So let me do this. Talk about going to be built right this time. Right on. Right on. So I'm going to bring this up. This was sent to me by Evil Rick. And you want to talk about some chrome beards? This is awesome. I love it. I love it. Look at that. Never too old to stop riding. There's Evil Rick and Gremlin. Like I said, guys, when you look at them, you know they've done shit and seen shit. Oh, man, I'm sorry you're having a long day, man. Change your name now, buddy. Yeah, he does. Pan shovels rule. I love a good pan shovel. To be honest with you, I just don't have pan shovel money. I'm too busy out there buying cars and other things. So, yeah, speaking of buying cars, everybody congratulate Mel. Tomorrow night, she gets her new car. You guys seen it all on Instagram and Facebook? She picks it up tomorrow. So, yeah, talk about some gray beards or chrome beards. Wow, that's a great picture of the two of them. You know, talk about awesome. Look like it most wanted list. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. Oh, man. So, stories of the open road. Want to hear from you all about the stories from the open road. Here's the link. Come on and tell me your stories from the open road. Tell me all about you and everything that's going on with you with the topic tonight. You know, lifestyle, freedom. Want to hear from you. I want to hear about stories from the open road, the slogans, everything. What does that all mean to you? Because that's important. I think it is. Let me know. I'd like to hear about it. Let's see. Congratulations. Three what? Sharing the road with my wife has to be one of my favorites. Right on. I never rode the open. I'm just a queen. No, you're not. No, you're not. I've seen you on the open road. Let's see. I think I saw that picture at the post. Well, wow. Let's see. No better feeling than being in the middle of the country. Right on. Hey, D-Rod, what's going on, man? Hello. It was taken at the bike shop during the Henry Horton. Right on. Talking about two awesome guys right there, man. Gremlin and Evil Rick. I don't care what anybody has to say. Those two are some stand-up dudes and really, really absolute treasure to our community. You know, and so is everybody else. But you talk about combined writing experience. I bet you between the two of them, there's got to be almost 100 years of writing between the two of them combined. Uh-oh. The man himself, he's always coming in. Let's see. Greg, I saw the post on on promises. Oh, man. Fat guy, always chasing her tail. All right, here he is. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only PA Bikers in the house. What's going on, PA?
No, not much, man. How you doing? I'm actually not sitting in the bedroom. I'm sitting in my recliner chair. Can you believe it? But yeah, the open
I can
road,
believe
man.
it.
I know it.
So
I know
tell me stories from the open road, man.
it. Well, I mean, I got a couple of them, but I'm gonna keep it to one. I mean, me and my wife, when we were living in North Carolina, right, all the back roads in North Carolina, and we were up there out with some friends. Well, actually, an old boss of mine riding, and it was just great being out with the fellas and having a good day. And until my boss stopped short in front of me, and I almost ran into him and ended up dropping the bike with my wife on it. So, but just being out there, man, and enjoying
Oh,
ourselves and seeing the scenery and meeting great people. That's what I'm there for. I met a guy that works at Harley with the York shop
yep.
a couple of summer goes back and become friends with him. And that's, a great friend to have because he got looking at my serial number on my bike and
Yeah,
he's
right
like,
on. Now,
"Hey, I was the one that test drove that bike when it first came out."
no kidding.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let me
kind of
ask you
cool.
this then. The words freedom and lifestyle, what do those mean to you?
Freedom of the open road and being able to do what I want, and the lifestyle is just loving the life of being on the bike. Means a lot to me. Means everything.
There you
I
go.
don't
There
know
you
what I
go.
would do if I wasn't able to ride and be able to
Now,
just clear my
do you
head.
ride to
Do I what?
right on. Now, do you ride to escape the stress of every day, or do you ride just to enjoy the ride, or a combination of both?
It's a little combination of the both. Some days I'm a little stressed and I just get up on the bike and roll it out, and then by the time I come back, I got a smile on my face. I'm not mug hating anybody or anything, and sometimes I just ride because I feel like riding, which is 90% of it. I don't need someone to
Yep.
call me up and say, "Hey, you want to go for a ride?" Because I'm going for a
There you
ride. I'm
go.
going. I'm not waiting.
Right on.
I don't wait for nobody. If you're not here when kickstand's up, catch up.
Kickstands up at this time means that's this time.
That's right. And I'm punctual about that crap, let me tell you.
Yep. And if you can keep up, stay up.
That's right. Yeah. Throttle up, stay up. Is that what they say?
Yep. Yep. So, no, I say if you can keep up, stay up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
That's
know?
an important part.
True. I write because Crystal tells me to.
Probably do a lot because Crystal tells me to.
So now, what about the slogans? What do you think of the slogans like "Live to Ride, Ride to Live," "Chrome Don't Get You Home"? All those slogans. What do you think
Um,
about them?
oh, I think,
Hey, Dean Benedetti, hello.
me, if I get on my bike every day and I make it home, that's all I care about. The slogans, that's people having their sayings. Chrome don't get you home, which is true.
Yep.
Full tank of gas and a good running bike gets you there and back. I don't have to have fancy. I
Yep.
just want to ride.
Yep. Now, I know some people that I ride with, to them, the lifestyle is to jump on their bike and go bar to bar.
No,
That's not me.
me either.
No.
No.
I want to get on the bike and I want to disappear for the day. I mean, some of the
Yep.
best rides my wife and I have been on in our small state was we go to the end of the driveway and I say, which way you want to go? Left or right? And then at every intersection or every stop sign and stoplight, that's the question. Which way? Left or right?
Yep.
Or straight? You know? And sometimes we'll get so lost on the bike. We always bring our lids with us because you never know, because you might end up in a state that requires a helmet, but we do wear our helmets now all the time.
Yeah.
But you got to bounce later, rolling throttle. Have a good one. Hello,
Later, Roll
Dr.
Father.
J. Good to see you, darling. Your ears must have been ringing talking about how motorcycles are the best therapy out there and cheaper than any therapist.
You, you know,
Just
I
saying.
hate it when people
So
like, all right, let's
those are
ride
some of the
tomorrow.
best rides Mel and I have taken. How about you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I hate it when everybody's like, hey, let's ride, let's ride. Okay, we meet at a certain time and I'm ready to go. And they say, so where are we going? It don't matter. Wherever we end up. You know? It's not about where you're going, it's about the ride.
That's it. Just make sure you got money for gas, food,
Yep.
you
Yep.
know, something. We're
Or
gonna
you
go
get the
have
ones
fun.
that say, we'll be in the middle of the ride and they ride beside you and they point to their tank. Well, you knew the night before we were going for a ride, so why didn't you fill up?
Some people, I mean, my rule of thumb is if I'm going to a ride, I'm going to stop and fill up right before the meetup point, unless the meetup point's at a gas station. Then I'm going to go there, fill up, and then we're going to start to ride.
Exactly.
You know, then this
Yep.
way we start with a full tank.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people who sit there and just does $5 at a time, and then you got to stop. And I'm like, oh my God, you're killing me. You know,
I fill my tank right
it's
up
so
until
true.
it's almost too full.
I guess. Yep, yep. Neurochemistry. Thank you for clarifying that. I tell my wife I'm running around the block. She knows it might be 5 minutes or 5 hours. That's right, honey. I'll be back in the afternoon. I didn't say what afternoon, but if I tell my
So
wife I'm going for a ride, I'll be back. She'll be like, "Oh, wait for me."
yeah.
You know.
My
Oh, look
wife.
at this. It can actually heal trauma. And this is coming from somebody who's a certified doctor. Hey, Road Reality's in the house. Snuck in. I didn't see you. And wrote and said, I'll
How
see
you
you in a
feeling, Road
week. Yeah,
Reality?
I believe it. I believe it, Big Mike. I believe it, brother. You know,
Did you see John's
uh,
video where he put on the gifts
I
that he got?
honestly, I no, not yet, but it's on my to-do list. Probably tomorrow, because tomorrow's and Friday are very, very light at work. So, and Monday will be extremely light. So, I'm going to let the videos play and watch them then. So, but yeah, I believe Mikey's called his wife from the road, says, I'll see you in a week.
I don't
You
think I'd
know,
be that brave.
I believe that. And then I don't see him for a month. Oh man, I let the missus track my phone. She stopped worrying about me. Yes, right on, right on. Yeah, I love to ride out all day long. There you go. Metal Moto's coming in with some good wisdom tonight. You know, and riding on threes, same thing. Right, coming in with some wisdom, and so are you. So, lifestyle. You've done the club thing.
Oh yeah,
Does that make a difference in the lifestyle for you now that you're not in the club anymore?
it's a difference. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have to be
Really?
somewhere at a certain time. I don't have mandatory rides no more. I ride when I want to ride and go where I want to go. As you know how it is when it's time to be somewhere, you have to be there.
That goes to the freedom.
Yep.
That goes to the freedom.
Yep.
That goes to the freedom, not the lifestyle.
No.
I
The lifestyle
found
I'm over
funny
with.
that all these guys, rah, 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 club, 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 free, free, free. And they have more restrictions than people who are not in clubs.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. I mean, the club that I was with, we were pretty free, but there was mandatory stuff we had to do, and that was mostly when we were doing things for the public or meetings. But I do like now
Yep, yep,
just doing my own thing and not having
yep.
to answer the phone or, you know,
Not wear a patch or anything.
yep,
Just,
don't have to
just
call
you be
nobody and say
you
I'm
on
in
your
your
bike and
area.
have the freedom to go where you want, when you want,
Yep.
and not have to
Yep.
worry about anything else.
Yep. And as
So
you
the
know,
independent biker,
go ahead.
the independent biker, in my own opinion, is freer than anybody else
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
associated.
Yep. Yep. I like the freedom a lot better. I really do. And my wife
Yep.
also the
Yep.
same way.
See,
You know.
here's Big Mike. No patch light. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yep. Oh,
I
the
mean,
patch I
I do
like to
wear a
wear,
vest.
it's on my ring finger.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You
That
know.
patch is so permanent, it's tattooed on.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is really cool.
I did
Yep.
that when I was crewing helicopters because I didn't want to lose my ring.
Right. Right.
And when you know, aviation ring can be very dangerous to you and to your aircraft and your crew. So you're not supposed to wear jewelry or anything like that. So I was like, you know what? Instead of losing it, have it fall in my pocket or whatever, I'll just get it tattooed on and be done with it. I
Right.
still wear a
Exactly.
ring, but when I'm going to work or if I'm going out and Mel's not with me, I'm off at a rally or somewhere, I'm still wearing a ring. Even though it's
Right.
tattooed on, I still wear a ring.
Exactly.
You know?
I don't think I've ever taken my
Uh,
ring off my finger in 16 years we've been married.
Well, except for when you have procedures and then you're fine.
she's over there in the background talking. I don't know if you hear
beautiful.
her. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for the freedom,
Yes,
man.
I
I
do.
really,
Yes, I do.
yeah. I guess I must have been a good boy because I'm
What
allowed
about
to
the
sit in the living
lifestyle?
room.
What does that mean to you in your own words?
Lifestyle to me, it's it's a lifestyle that we all live, that ride, and to me, it's just a way of freedom. You know, it's a stress reliever. You know,
It's different for everybody, and there's no right or wrong answer.
right? Exactly.
It's different for everybody. There's no right or wrong answer.
Yep.
And, you know, but at the end of the day, we can all agree that we love to ride motorcycles. We all love being in the wind.
Yep.
And, that's it. And to me, I don't care what you ride
Yeah.
as long as you ride because I'm riding what I want to ride. And who am I to poo poo on what you want to ride? I mean, you have
Yep.
a Harley and an Indian.
Yeah.
Hey, awesome. You got both American made motorcycles.
Right. You know, and I get sometimes I get a little
Brother
care
says,
across
I've
my.
always worn a cut. Yep.
You know, I was out with a group of guys one
And
time,
never had
and
an issue with being independent.
I was out with a group of guys one time, and this guy pulled up on a Yamaha. I think it was like a 650 or something like that. Nice looking bike. And this one guy that was with us, man, that's a Yamaha.
Mhm.
Freaking junk. You know, so I'm like, well, you guys ready? Let's leave. We got to go. You know, load up, let's roll. Well, we got on the way home. His bike breaks down. His Harley. We pull off to the side of the road, and I said, I bet that guy in that Yamaha is still riding his
Karma.
bike. Yep. He was like, oh, that's not even funny. I'm like,
Yep.
that's what you get for making fun of somebody. Yep.
Yep. And why make fun of him? I mean, it's what he wants. It's what he likes to ride.
Exactly.
I know when I first started riding at 16 years old, I couldn't afford a Harley.
Yeah, same here.
So I bought a Kawasaki. I couldn't
Yeah.
afford my first Harley until I was 40 years old because of decisions I made in my life. But that's
Same
okay.
Here. I think my first Harley, I was
That's okay.
30 years old. 30 years old. You know, and I've been riding ever since I was 18, but how's the weather there? Is it snowing yet?
Gremlin and I had the same first bike, the KZ 400.
I had one
We've
of
had snow.
them.
We had about 2 inches, and it's starting to melt.
Yeah. It was like
So
40
that
here
was my
today.
first motorcycle. A 19,
Wow.
a 1976 KZ 400. It was red, and that was my first motorcycle. And let me tell you, me being me, I couldn't leave it alone. I got a Kirker pipe. I got a Kirker jet kit for it. I had cafe racer style handlebars on it. Oh man, what a load! But it was mine. Good night, Big Mike.
I think my first bike
Fact
was a
Life says, knees
Kawasaki.
in the breeze. I don't judge other riders.
There you go. I think my first bike was a Kawasaki LTD or something.
My second bike was a KZ 440 LTD.
Wow.
That was a 1981.
Yeah, my second bike was a
And
Honda
I
CB
stumbled across that
750.
bike. It was abandoned at my grandmother's condominium. Yep. It was abandoned at my grandmother's condominium. And I tracked down the owner of the bike. I think I was like 17, 18 years old at the time. And I was able to obtain ownership from him. He gave me the title, and the motor was seized. I rebuilt the motor, got it running, and rode it for about a year and sold it. And then I got a Ninja 600.
Oh, wow.
And then after that, I got the Ninja 750, then the GSXR 1100,
I
and
the GXXR 1100
just
myself.
went down the whole pipe, you know?
Yeah, my second bike was a CB 750.
Yep.
That was a pretty quick
It might
back
just
in the
be
day.
that. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, they were.
Absolutely.
They were. The fastest bike I ever rode that was factory was the KZ 750 Turbo,
Ooh,
a four-cylinder turbo right from Kawasaki. Yep.
wow. Wow.
Let's see. Let's see. Fact
Honda
Life says
CM
82 Honda CM 450 was his first bike. Yeah, right on.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hey, Busted, we're trying it
Hey,
again.
Buster.
Oh, let me cover up your address. We're trying it again. Third time's a charm, I guess. So it went out today. Oh,
That's got to be his Kuzu.
Minamoto says he had a GSXR 1100. Nice.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did back in the day. I mean, I
And
think
a
back
gift
then they
card.
were the fastest production bike.
Yes. Yes. And I did a lot of wheelies on that bike where the fairing fell off of it because it kept breaking.
Too funny.
Oh, second was a Sportster. Nice. Oh, 85 454 LTD. Oh, no kidding, face. That was a good bike. Oh, you were looking at a Z600? Right on, right on. That'd be great for carving roads, man. A friend of mine has a Honda 1100 Blackwing. Oh, no kidding. Busted says his first bike was a Ninja
Ninja
250. My
250.
neighbor has a Ninja 250, and he loves that thing. You
Wow.
know, it doesn't take a whole lot of gas. It doesn't have a whole lot of power, and he rides that thing as much as he can. You know,
Nothing wrong with that. Knees are in the breeze,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
My
look
wife
at
has a Honda Rebel
that.
250 for her first bike. She still got it.
Greg McBee had an 82 Honda V45.
My
Yeah.
wife's first bike she bought herself,
So
to learn on was a Honda Rebel 250. And she still has it, sits in the garage to this day with only 1,700 miles on it. And it's a 2009 in mint condition.
let's see. The KZ900 and the Katanas were fast, but the Suzuki 1100 special haul, yes, it did.
Mm.
Yes, it did. But you know, I thought tonight's topic was pretty on was a good topic. The freedom lifestyle, open road. You
Oh
know,
yeah, absolutely.
the
Great
escape.
topic.
Do we ride to escape the everyday? I thought it was perfect.
I don't know what I was thinking
It's
because
something we all do that we don't really. Go ahead.
I was thinking yesterday was Wednesday, and I
You don't
was
know
looking
you're
all over the
thinking.
internet for it. And then tonight, I'm like, I said to my wife, I said, "Hey, check my account, see if my check's in." She goes, "You dummy, it's Wednesday." I'm like, "Oh, doctor show's on, gotta go."
But you know, we all do it, and nobody talks about it. But I thought it was a great topic to bring up and discuss on a
Mhm.
live. Was let's talk about the lifestyle. Let's talk about freedom. Let's talk about concepts of the open road. What is that concept? Is the open
Exactly.
road meaning a road with no traffic, or the road to the destination nowhere?
Yep.
Now that would be a ride I want to take. Take a ride on the bike with a destination of nowhere.
Oh, way. Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
Th-
Here's a
that's
question for
that's
everybody
where I
out
want
here.
to go. Nowhere special.
Nowhere. Just keep rolling. Here's a question for everybody. So, when you're done riding and you get home and you put the bike in the garage or wherever you do, as you're walking away from it, do you turn around and look back at it?
Every time I get off my bike, I do that
Yep, same here. I'm
because I
like,
still can't believe that's mine.
yep, yeah. I'm like, man, like, wow.
Speaking of making it mine, tomorrow I make the final payment on Spaceball.
All
I
right.
will
Nice.
own that bike outright tomorrow.
Great. Congratulations. That is such a great feeling, let me
You
tell you,
know?
man.
Yep.
It
See,
really is. I'll never forget the day my wife took, I was down
second
in the
time I've done
basement.
that. I did that on my 2014.
Yep. It's all yours. I remember when
Yep.
my wife
Yep.
came
I
down
no
and she
longer
told me, she
share
said, I
that
made
bike
the,
with the bank.
yep. Wife said, I made the payment on the bike. And I'm like, oh, good. Thank you, honey. She goes, you better thank me because it was the last payment. I walked over my bike and hugged the tank after I hugged her first.
Well, actually, it will be the last payment, but it's not the last scheduled payment.
Yeah, but who
I was
cares? It's the
able to
last payment.
uh, liberate some funds where I was able to pay off the bike and a few other things. So, it just takes so much pressure and stress off of me because,
Absolutely.
making that payment every single month. I mean, between the road glide and my Softail, I always paid extra on it. I never paid the minimum payment.
Yeah. Sorry
Always
about that.
cost me 1,100 a month to pay on these two bikes. So now
Ooh,
what I'm going to do is take the money I was paying. Yeah, the money I was paying on my Softail, which is 350. I'm going to put that to the 750 on my Road Glide. So I'm going to knock that payment down even faster.
yep. How long you
You know
got
what I
left
mean?
on that? Hmm.
Another 3 years.
That ain't bad.
So I'm going to try and knock that down to another a year and a half.
Yeah.
So if I can make it actually, yeah, if I can make an $1,100 a month payment on that bike, starting in January, because I already made this month's payment, that I will be able to pay that off, let's say by January 2027. That's the plan.
Nice.
But you know
Nice.
how plans go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dean. I really appreciate that.
It's such a great feeling
I'm
knowing
glad
that
you
you
didn't say
don't
you
have to
deserve it because
worry
nobody
about that
deserves
anymore.
anything. You always earn everything.
Yep.
Yep. That bike cannot get repossessed.
Yep. It's like,
Not that
you know,
anything I have is under repossession,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll have the
But
title
still,
eventually.
yeah. Yeah, I think it took like a month before we got the title on the other on my bike. You know, I mean, I got the title for the Softail. That's paid
Yep.
off. And,
Well, Dean, her car, my car, and the Road Glide need to get paid off.
yeah,
Those three
see,
things need to get paid off. If those three things could
it,
get paid off, oh, I'll be
her car is
living
paid off.
large and in
My
charge.
bike's paid off. The truck has been paid off for years. All we have is the two Indians, her Indian and my Indian.
Right on.
She's got an Indian too. I don't know
Right
if you
on.
know that. About.
So, oh yeah, oh yeah, she bought you one, bought one for herself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you,
I
it's
remember
just
that. I remember when you got it. You were so
yes, I was. Yeah, I was like,
happy, and I was
man,
happy for you
yeah, I know you were. Yep.
too. And
Her,
I could have
hers is
paid off
black and mine is
Spaceball.
red. I can't
Yeah,
wait to see Spaceball. I can't wait to see that bike.
I could have paid off Spaceball 3 years ago, but I decided to build it instead.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? First come, come on, you got it. You know,
Bad financial advice.
my
That
my
was a
my
bad
wife would
financial decision.
my wife would tell me, "You're not putting no money in until it's paid off." I'm like, I gotta wait 5 years. I can't do that. Hey, you know, hey,
So
suspension
far, Mel's car
technology.
has not seen snow. Snow, snow and rain have.
By the way, I didn't know she got a new car. What did she get?
She's picking up tomorrow a 2025 CX5 Signature Series.
Ooh, nice. Congratulations, Mel. Shout out to you, girl.
Yes,
Good for her.
it's a beautiful car too. It really is.
Now you
And if
you
you
got
want, I'll
rid of
show you
the
a picture.
yeah, you got rid of the Mercedes, right? Or whatever it was you had.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yep, last year. Yep, I got rid of that last year because man, I just couldn't see spending 10 grand on repairs on a car that was 9 years old.
Bam. Oh yeah.
6 grand of it was suspension.
Wow.
Her
That's a
car has
lot of
never
money.
seen snow or rain. It's been in the showroom. As a matter
Wow.
of fact, we walked out of the when we were leaving. The sales manager told the salesman, "Put the windows up, take the keys out of it, lock the doors."
There you go. Same color as your car, right?
Oh, they're both white, but hers is a different pearl white.
All white.
Yep, that's a
Nice.
beautiful car.
That's good for her. I'm happy for her.
I mean, it's
Nice looking
nice
car.
and mean, aggressive. It's got 360 cameras. It's got it's fully loaded.
Yeah.
So she's spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Good for her. It just sucks you gotta have a payment, but you know what? It's worth
Well,
it, man.
here's the deal we got. She has a 2021 CX5,
Mm-hmm.
and we were there getting my 10K service done on my car because I don't pay for them. So let them do it.
Right.
And so they did the 10K service while we were there waiting. It was taking them, they told me about 2 hours. It took them 3 hours to do it, but whatever. We were looking at the car and we were talking to the sales manager, and he's like, it can make a lot of sense to you right now. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, getting out of your 2021 and stepping into the 25 will make sense. I can make it make sense. And I'm like, really? What are you offering on trade? He goes, well, I need to see it. And I'm like, well, my car's in service right now. He says, I tell you what, I said to her, I said, tell you what, let me take one on a road test that you have on the lot. Go home to get her car. And we did. So her and I jumped in a CX-5, drove it home, drove her car back to the dealership. And thank you, Jack. Thank you. Really appreciate you, man. And we brought it in, and they gave us more money than she owes on it, like $4,000.
Wow.
So plus the rebates, the miles of loyalty cash, the which is $500, and then the $2,000 customer cash, all that thrown at the car. Her payment stays the same.
Nice.
The payment doesn't change, except for we're adding 4 years to the note.
Not bad.
So we extended the loan another 4 years. But she gets a brand new car under warranty. Oh, she won't have to pay for 2 oil changes a year for the next 5 years.
Nice. Wow.
And it's got 4 miles on it, where her car's at 50,000 miles. So
Nice.
it literally made sense.
Yeah. You keep freezing up for some reason.
So, yeah. Me? It's you.
Yeah, it's like,
It's not me, it's you.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's like you digitalize.
It's you, it's not me.
Could be. Old people get like that.
Yep.
But yeah,
Bill,
good
what's
for
going
her,
on?
man.
What do I drive? I drive a Mazda CX-50. Mel's going to drive the CX-5. Already has one, a 2021, but she's getting the 2025. And funny thing is, the last time her and I both had a car the same model year was back in 07. She had a Mazda 3, and I had a Mazda RX-8, and they were both black. Here it is 2025. We both have the same model year car, and they're both white. I don't know what it is. It just happens that way.
That's
She
funny.
fell in love with that. And 50K is just getting broken. Yeah, Corey, it is, but it's time for her, It's you. Oh, is it me? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. It's got to be me. I don't know. I got full signal. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. Thank you, Dixie. Yeah, wicked deal. Thank you. Oh, no kidding. Yeah. Oh, man.
So I wanted to tell you that, I wanted to tell you that, as you know, I start my new job at the hospital. So I told them
Nice.
yesterday, I said, listen, June 24th to the 28th, I need that already planned for vacation. What I wanted to do was, I don't know, mobbing is always
What's your new job at the hospital?
I am a EVS technology. I make sure all the EVS department, environmental services. It's not bad.
Nice.
But I wanted to tell them that if I would,
that's better than.
Yeah, it's better than freaking, what I was doing, man. More money, better hours. Second shift, but I don't mind. I like second shift. I'm not a big morning person, but so I told them I needed those dates off, and I want to find out. I don't know if it's the same dates every year for mobbing.
No.
Yeah, see, I didn't think so because I was going to say every
They
year on
moved
these
them
dates.
from this year was earlier.
Right. Yeah, because I was going to say from.
Well, Evil Rick. We will be doing a Christmas Eve show. Yes. So I already have it scheduled. It's marked as private right now. After Saturday's members only live, I'm going to make it public. There will be a Christmas Eve show. It'll be a good time. And hopefully Mel will be right here with me. And so, yeah, we're going to do a Christmas Eve show. We're going to do a New Year's Eve show, which will be interesting because we're going to talk about a year in review. And we're going to probably get fish naked. I know I got a bottle of Coquito that Mel and I will be drinking on New Year's Eve. So it should be interesting.
I don't know what I'm going to drink on New Year's Eve. You know, I'm really not a big.
The unaffiliated is skipping next week.
Oh, they are? I keep forgetting they're on. What they on like Tuesdays or something, right?
Unaffiliated, they're on at 6:30 p.m. Wednesday nights. They're before my show.
I have to remember that because I like them. I like their show.
Well, Bill, you're going to have to find out. You have to come and find out if I dress up or not. I will be wearing clothes. Trust me.
Well, that's a good thing.
Clothes. Yes. Nobody can handle this naked. Mel has a hard time. Oh, right on. Yeah, I can't do second shift either. Oh man, if I did second shift, I think I did second shift overseas by choice on my third deployment. My first deployment, we flew at night, so I worked at night. But on my last deployment, I chose to run second shift because I was the NCOIC for 47 maintenance. So I said, I'll work nights because we were in Kuwait and, I don't want to be outside in the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Just reason why it's easier. It's easier for me because the way I take my medication,
Mm-hmm.
And it's winter
hold
time.
on, Corey. I'm going to get you the link to their channel for the unaffiliated. This way you can have it. Copy. Paste. There we go. There's the Evil Rick's beat me to it. Jeez. He beat me to it. But they had a good show tonight. They talked about HR 38, which is about reciprocity carry. So you could carry across state lines.
Did they pass that yet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't worry about it because most of my travel is south.
The thing about working is going to work the same day you get home.
I mean, when I carry, I carry everywhere anyway, so it don't really make a difference to me. But like, except for when I come up there, I don't have my Connecticut permit anymore. But I know they were talking about. You see all over the place. Oh, this getting ready to get passed, and whatnot. I think they should have long done it a long time ago.
Passes. Yep. I feel, this is my personal opinion, if you have a permit to carry, it should be like your driver's license, valid in every state.
Yep. Exactly.
Because a vehicle, whether it be 2 or 4 or 18, is still a weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's true.
And you can do mass damage with a vehicle.
Yeah.
A lot easier than it is with pew-pew.
Yeah. I mean, look on the news. You see that lady that ran through that crowd in her car. Ran all them people over.
Yep. Well, StreamYard is driving me crazy tonight, guys. So we're going to end this early tonight in an hour. I want to say a big thank you to Gremlin. I really appreciate you for the $20. That means a lot. Big thank you to Zach, my brother from another mother. Really appreciate you for the $4.99 super chat. And of course, Jack, thank you very much for the $19.99. I really appreciate you as always. And guys, don't forget, Saturday night, members only live for the nurse level or higher. And Christmas Eve, we're going to have a regular live, but it's going to be a Christmas celebration. You don't want to miss out. Who knows what I'll be wearing? Who knows what Mel's going to be wearing? But either way, we'll figure it out and we'll have a great time. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate you and everybody else. Until the next time, I want you to live the best life you can. Ride often, as always, ride hard.